Hive cluster is under attack.
Live for the swarm.
Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Today it's going to be Queen versus Jaehoon. Woo! Huron Fighting Spirit. Two incredible names, another ZVP for 2023. Top right, it's going to be our Blue Zerg player. It is Queen. In the bottom right, we've got Jaehoon. Another RJB replay. You know they are excellent if they are selected by RJB and sent directly to me through Discord. So hit that like button. All right, hit that subscribe if you haven't already. Woo! Trying to get to 70,000 subscribers. It's a good milestone. Just crossed 60,000. Thanks to everybody who has hit the subscribe button. I really do appreciate it. And this is Terry, the Overlord, with his red eyes and menacing tentacles and menacing mandibles here. And again, FalconPaladin.store is a good place to get merch with Terry the Overlord's face on it. What is up? What is up in this game? Well, it's Fighting Spirit, an incredibly popular map. There are billions of games played on this map. It's probably in the billions, right? I feel like it is. Gateway opening, playing on being a bit aggressive here and scouting the right way too is Jaehoon. Jaehoon is a very accomplished Protoss player. Queen, I don't know, needs no introduction, right? It's an overpull opening here, so that is good in the face of a gateway opening first from Protoss. Oof. But just ambient music here for Protoss. It's nice. I don't know, man. Whoever Blizzard hires to do their music, whatever it is, it's just killer. Whether it's atmospheric, whether it's intended to get your heart pumping, whether it's intended to be intimidating or scary, whether it's victorious, whether it's a loss, whatever we're looking at here. Blizzard knows how to hire the right people, and they do the right things. Ooh, probe death there. 2 drones did get pulled off the line to do that, so some lost mining time, but a dead probe, and now I have to send another probe out to scout. That sucks. You want to know how many Lings are coming. You want to know how many Zerglings you have to defend against. Do you need to fully wall off here? Do you need a forge? You need a cannon before you expand? You don't know because you're blind. Ooh, this drone is considering taking a quick third, but the Overlord says there's not a Nexus coming up yet. It'd be pretty dangerous for me to do so. However, I am Queen. I shall do whatever I want. You shut up, doubts inside my mind. Bam! 239 third. Love it. Zealot checking for that, based on this trajectory, right? Probe comes in, says, can you stop me from getting in? Actually, slow Lings with the correct angles of attack can prevent this probe from getting in. And seeing how many Lings and maybe what tech is happening here. Gauze is so good. This is why you don't want to lose that first probe. My gosh, it sucks to have to try to get another one in here. And actually, the Zealot's like, you let that probe pass, you guys. Oh, look at that. Just working together. Bob, the Zealot's here. Oh, the probe, I guess, just wanted to, I don't know. 2 Zealots are here, though, man. That's bad. Expansion's on the way. So it's not like Bisu style, let's go ahead and send a million Zealots at the Zerg until they die style play. But alright, so these Zealots are getting some work done. 2 kills, 3 kills, not bad. Only 1 kill on this guy, he kind of sucks. But yeah, if you don't want to engage here, okay, well, never mind, you're dead. I was going to say, if you don't want to engage with the slow Lings, you don't necessarily have to. Get behind the mineral line, but this is not a good base for that, because it's not as narrow back here as it is necessarily back here, right? So, alright, a bunch of Lings were produced because they had to be produced because of the Zealot pressure. Now, they're going to come down and try to see what they can do. Forge did come up after that second base started, so this one Zealot's got a big job. 2 Zealots, though, can probably handle this number of Lings. Unless they move, which... Oh, never mind. That was open. No, it's not doing its job. These probes are dying. Oh, my gosh. These aren't Jaedong Lings, but Queen Lings are pretty scary nevertheless. And we can actually tell relative time when this game was played. It's after Queen changed his name to Queen, right? Because he was 0 for a very long time. And the Queen name change is like in the last 2 or 3 years. So this is at least in the last 2 or 3 years, right? Anyway, yeah, man. Lings inside your base, it sucks. Where's your lair? Are you not... He delayed gas for a while, man. He's just now getting speed, and he doesn't have a lair. Not even a lair on the way. Queen, what are we trying to do here, sir? Are you trying to win with speedlings? Oh my gosh, he's trying to win with speedlings. He's like, this gateway opening Doesn't protect against mass speedlings super well. Oh, and he's got a third base for larva production here too. Speed's not done yet. It is a lot. I don't know. It's a lot of zealots, though. Maybe this is just... this is as many lings as you need to make to defend against the zealot pressure we're seeing here from Queen. Ooh, knocking down this cannon would be a massive victory for the incoming lings, maybe, that are coming here. Okay, so injuring it is nice. It's still up, though. God, the probes completing that wall there, and the cannon does finish. Dude, it's just more lings. It's lings, it's drones, it's no lair, it's no hydralisk den. Queen, you're doing what I do. I do this in StarCraft. I'm like, lings are good units. You can make a lot of them. And then the Protoss is like, yeah, but I have a wall and a cannon. And I'm like, beans. But I have sunk cost fallacy, right? I've already made all these lings. I'd probably like get them an upgrade too. Get them +1 attack just because it's awesome. And then just never bust through here at all and be like, and then desperately try to catch up economically, but it's too late and I die. 28 probes to 18 drones here. Alair is finally getting started from Queen. Trying to decide if this is Queen being too reliant on lings and making too many lings here, or if he made enough to deal with the zealot pressure that we are seeing from Jaehoon. It's a tough balance to strike. Stargate opening, Terror of the Overlord sees that, says, all right, well, got to get out of here before Corsair murders me. And I don't like the timing here. This is going to be Corsairs out before their Scourge anywhere near available. Queen either needs to throw up a Spore or two, or he needs to start a Hydralisk Den, like, now-ish, I would say. Maybe not right this second. I can give him another, 20, 25 seconds or so. There we go. That's our guy. Oh, it's a Spire. Right. Okay, so again, Spire takes forever to build. +1 attacks coming in air weapons. You don't know that, Queen, but that tells us there's going to be a ton of Corsairs, at least 6. Maybe even 7 or 8 here, possibly as high as 11. It can go really crazy high with the Corsair groups. We'll see. Robotics facility coming in here too. Again, that could just be for observers. It could be for Reavers. Could be for Reaver drops. All sorts of fantastic stuff. Protoss fans on the channel really love them. Some Reavers. When Reavers do enter as EVP, it seems like the win rate for the Protoss goes up for sure. Haha! It's a macro hatch. Okay, so we're just conceding that we're going to lose some Overlords here today is what I'm seeing, because that's, again, Spire. Like, 80% complete. Corsair's on the way. You're going to lose an Overlord. You're going to lose at least maybe 2 Overlords unless you're hiding them well, which kind of is happening. Like, everyone's heading up this top left way. The Corsair's not going to check that place first. He's going to check the main for scouting purposes. So if the Overlords are not there, then they're not going to die. But Corsairs are fast. Corsairs are running. The Spire is not done yet. It is. Oh my gosh, it's fast Reaver. Jaehoon. Jaehoon. Fast Reaver time. Suits has a Scourge on the way. They build quickly, but not quickly enough to save this Overlord. Afraid not. Corsair damage is not high against single targets, but it's fast. So that's all nice. And yeah, this Overlord's going to die. That's just sacking an Overlord. Which, I guess it's only one. And I guess there are Scourge popping out and everything. And I suppose the other Overlords are fine. And he did make a Hydralisk Den. So fine. 1 Overlord killed. I overestimated how damaging it would be to not have a Hydralisk Den when I told told Queen to build it. That's me being not as good at this game as they are at this game, obviously. Man, these are just slow zealots, yo. So slow zealots cruising in here. They don't have speed. Citadel of Adoon's not even done yet. Lings, do they want to engage with these guys? It's +1 attack on those zealots. You really don't want to. +1 attack, you just die faster to these zealots for sure. It's a really bad time. So Reaver in a defensive position, but also we have a shuttle, which indicates it's an offensive position because it is. You're going to do 2 zealots at a Reaver. Reaver drop at 9 minutes. Every Protoss fan on the channel right now is like, yes! They've got their arms up in celebratory pose. They're like, we're going to win this thing. Did the Scourge see that? I don't know, but this shuttle's in trouble if the Scourge track it down. So the Scourge are getting distracted by the Corsairs? Yes, but also, did shuttle speed just kick in? I think it just kicked in. Okay, so that's nice. But there's, oh my gosh, Hydras. So, Queen scouted this, saw what was going on, had Hydras in position, has, oh my gosh, do not lose this. The Juke! But it's not enough to unload the Reaver for the love of all that is Protoss right now. Unload the Reaver! Unload. Save it. Oh, saved it. The Corsair Ball saves the day. Did they take a hit for it? Maybe. They might have taken a hit to save the Reaver. Okay, so I don't know why this Reaver has just nothing here and this Reaver has 0 kills. I guess because this one doesn't have Scarabs yet. So you don't track kills until the Reaver builds Scarabs. That's an interesting little, like, useless fact about StarCraft, huh? Anyway, it's 98 to 77 supply. Jaehoon's got a 7-worker lead here off of 2 bases. Speed is almost done. Temple Archives is on the way. So we're going to do some Zealot Reaver Corsair shenanigans. I like it. That is a lot of Hydralisks, though. Queen Zerg fans are like, oh, yeah? Well, how about if our guy just has 800 Zerglings? And it's like, what? I mean, 800 Hydras and a few Zerglings. Well, I guess we're going to find out, aren't we? We're going to see what Queen's going to be able to do here without Storm. Storm is not here yet. It has been started, but it's not ready to rock. Coming up this left side, free over. The Corsairs are like, free overlords. We're going to leave the shuttle alone for a minute to kill these overlords and supply block Queen. Excellent. Always good when you can supply block Queen. You lost another overlord. The Hydras are like, fine, supply block all you want. We're going to bust in. No, the Zealots on the flank and the Reavers on the backside. And the Hydras, blah, taking big time hits and trying to take down the Reavers with just a handful of Zerglings and a couple Hydralisks. The Hydras are deep inside Protoss territory, though. They are fast. They have range upgrades. They have a +1 attack now, making them so good and so strong. But not strong enough to deal with that many speed lots, man. Not even close. Ooh, scared. They were running. That's not supposed to happen. Not supposed to die to a Scarab if you're running away from it, but I guess Hydras have so little HP. Even if the damage is reduced, it's not enough to really make a difference. Lurker Aspect coming in. Singularity Charge on the way. Man, if you guys didn't see Snow versus Larva. Snow versus Larva on the channel. It was last week sometime. Yeah, you should watch that one. It's an incredible, like an incredible ZVP with 2 legends of StarCraft just absolutely sucking each other in the face for like 35, 40 minutes. It's fantastic. You should really check it out. I will forget to put a link in it to it here, but ask me for a link and I'll supply it to you, or just go to my videos list and look at that one from a week ago. It's like my most recent Snow video and my most recent Larva video, which again, you can always go to my channel, youtube.com/Falcon Paladin. And, ooh, Corsair's going down to Scourge and Hydra is not good. And there's a search bar there. You click on the search and you can type in a player name. You're like, oh, I'd really like to see if Falcon has ever casted Zelos before. Has he ever done an Artosis cast? Has he ever cast Day 9? You can look in there and you can find it. And the answer is yes on all of those questions, by the way. Got a Day 9 versus Zelos game coming, or actually posted last week. So if you like Day 9 and you like 2004 super old-timey nostalgic maps like Gorky Island, that's a good map for you. That is a good cast for you. Okay, back to the game at hand, though. 126 to 100 supply. Queen is caught up in workers fairly well. Been on 3 bases forever, and finally time for a 4th base at the top left here would be my guess based on this drone and based on this overlord who says, is there a DT hiding to ruin my dreams? And the answer is no. No, there is not a DT hiding up in this top left corner to ruin your dreams. I don't think there are any DTs at all, actually. So, Zealots, Dragoons, Scourge to deal with a Corsair Ball that is 3. And they do have +1 attack. And, oh, there's DTs on the way now. Scourge not connecting on anything because the Dragoon count is too high. That sucks. Scourge are not free. Scourge costs gas, man. And the Zerg player is always starving for gas at this stage of the game. Look, Queen's got like 100 gas in the bank. Okay, engagement up. Reavers trying to get big time hits on the Hydras or the Lurkers. Whoa, no! Losing one of the Reavers. No! Both Reavers get sniped. Where was the shuttle? Did the shuttle get sniped too? Oh, snap. The shuttle got sniped. Queen is here for the revenge. It's flanking from the left side, flanking from the top side, saying you have Dragoon heavy army. These Hydras will do just fine, but the Psionic Storm is up. What is up, Psionic Storm? Get it in there. Psionic Storm onto Hydras. Woof. So that went pretty poorly for our guy Jaehoon. He tried to bust up there. He lost his shuttle, then he lost both of his Reavers. Yeah, he killed some Hydras, but Queen's like, nah, it's fine. I got a 4th base coming up here. 3rd base is coming up, 6 o'clock-ish position for Jaehoon. Still up in overall supply as the Protoss. Never a great place to be if you're a Zerg, especially if you don't have any Plague available. And there's not a Queen's Nest. Queen does not have a Queen's Nest. Is not upgrading to a Hive as a result. And is just trying to make this whole Hydra Lurker Ling thing work for him at 15 minutes into his EVP against Jaehoon. Not that he can never transition into Defiler. I just feel like Zerg players have a better time the sooner they get it. Like, as soon as that first Plague lands on this gateway-heavy army, the Zerg player's like, everything is squishy and easy to drip and tear now. But until that happens, it's like, their upgrades are better than mine. There's so many Dragoons. There's Psionic Storm in the mix. Not that Plague makes Psionic Storm any easier to handle as a Zerg player, but, you know. There's also not a Nidus up here because you don't have a Hive. Oh, boy. If this 4th base dies... I would just kill the 4th, man. He's going for the 3rd because there are drones here to actually kill, which is nice. Hydra's coming to try to save the day. Sunken's not saving it for sure. High Templar coming out of that shuttle, getting beautiful storms off. But more Zerg is coming up that ramp all the time. Hydra's popping out of eggs. Defender's advantage kicking in here. For Queen. Lurkers trying to spine, stab. They're not particularly good against Dragoons or Zealots, I guess, but give it enough time and they'll make it happen. Splash is really their calling card. Hydra's trying to jump in here, but how much Storm is there? All of the Storm. That's an 8-kill High Templar, man, and this 3rd base is in trouble. Corsairs just killing an Overlord at the 4th because they can. This group of Dragoons is, I don't know what they're doing exactly. But there we go. So the Lings are jumping into the party. They have no upgrades at all, but they're going to trade pretty well against Dragoons nevertheless. High Templar, 8 kills, gonna die, but got a lot of damage done here. Good trades at the end of the day. Drones come back in after getting evacuated. 44 to 49 workers is about where we've been for the last couple of minutes here. So no major drone losses there. Wow. Pretty good hold. Able to come from both directions, right? I still think killing the 4th base would have been more viable. But maybe the problem... Oh, as a DT manages to sneak into the 4th base and get a drone kill. 4 kills on that guy. Oh, Corsair Ball. No, Corsair Ball. Corsair Ball, run. Supply blocking Queen again. That is the whole point. That's the whole point of going for multiple Corsairs. Ooh, these probes need to be pulled off and sent somewhere else, man. Maybe time for a 4th base for Jaehoon. Ooh, is there a storm? There was a storm drop down here. Ooh, about 10 workers died too. Okay, I hate rewinding. But we gotta see that one. This isn't too bad though, right? Right. Yeah, hit that like button if you haven't already. Lol. Okay, so yeah, storm up there gets like 3 drones. Oh, my drone stack. Okay, yeah, that was all right. That was a much better one. Ay caramba. Woo! Storm drops looking good. Supply blocking. Jaehoon's got all of the pieces to the puzzle here to defeat Queen. Kill those drones. Supply block that Zerg. Slow down their economy. Slow down their macro capabilities. Make them wish they were never born. Make him feel like he can never get a Hive, apparently, is the plan here today. And if you could unload back here, that would be so sick. Just like on the other side of this wall. Ugh. But nope, you gotta go on this side of the wall. Holy crap, that's another 6 storm. Holy crap, 7 kills, 6 kills. The drone count is down to 40. Okay, it was like at 34 a second ago, but that's a lot of larva and resources spent on drones, and then they just died anyway. Jaehoon, so patient. Just so utterly patient here. 7 kills on that one. I try to select the other High Templar here. 6 kills, so 13 total kills on those High Templar. Not bad. I mean, they're kind of rookie numbers, right? But look, if... Okay, finally a Queen's Nest. If the Zerg player doesn't want to get up to Dark Swarm or Plague, then yeah, Zealot, Dragoon, High Templar is great. The enemy of this composition is Dark Swarm and Plague. If you don't have any of those things, you're going to have a bad time. Dude, losing another Reaver. Ah, the shuttle gets sniped again in the head. Ah, another Reaver in it. Dude, Jaehoon, you got to be more careful with your Reaver buddies here. But you know what? Dragoons are fine against Lurkers. Especially if they have a range upgrade, which of course they do. And they have +3 attack here. They're not invincible when they're fighting lurkers, but they're good enough. What you're worried about more are these lings, which, pointing out, have 0/0 upgrades today. The Hydras have +2 attack, and the Lings have absolutely nothing going for them at all. Oh, good snipe on the Obs, though, and that does force Jaehoon to pull back home. The Archon not allowed to morph in the field. So 4th base up for Jaehoon. 4 bases kind of running here for Queen. This has been scraptastic. Yeah, I mean, nobody's up to 5-6 bases at this stage of the game. They're just kind of holding on to 4th. Another storm drop. Oh my gosh, back down to 42 workers is Queen. Juke shuttle. Juke like your life depends on it, because it certainly does. Without a doubt, it certainly does. Alright, so 4 kills on one. 1 kill on the other one. Man, only 5? That felt way more damaging. Ling attack, guess what we have? High Templar, though. Trying to sneak a single Ling attack up here. Silly. Even if you bring Dark Swarm to that party, it's not going to be a good time for your Lings, man. So finally, a Hive is finishing up here for Queen at 20 minutes. And that's where things start getting dicey. We're on a path to diciness for this composition, which is why there's more Archons in the mix here. Archons don't care about your Dark Swarm or your Plague. You get some Reaver support in there, but I don't know. Is it... Can you go back into Reavers after losing 4 of them already in the game? It's been some amazing sniping today from Queen. Just pointing that out. Is that another Storm Drop attempt? I don't see any Zerg blood there. Maybe a whiff on that one. But dude, Jaehoon's drops today have been sick. Beyond sick. Nice morphing to Lurker Egg to block the ramp. Always a good play. 167 to 139 supply here. Archons are fat and chonky. Getting up this ramp's going to be tough, but Jaehoon's going to bully his way up here nevertheless. Hydras are like, okay, sure. You want to send your Archons up? We can snipe those down real easy. Sniping the... I snipe on the Ob. Storm on the other side here. Sniping Ob. Psionic Storm. Woo-wee. Lurkers getting obliterated by the chance of showers in their future. Zealots are like, can we bust up that way? I don't know. Too many Lings, too many Hydras top of the ramp there. Too many Lurkers. Getting in the 4th base would be cool. Would be really cool. The Lings have Adrenal now. They have 0... 1 upgrades. 1 Carapace upgrade. No attack upgrades. They're intended to have better upgrades on attack than this when they have Adrenal, just to mention. Yeah, Storm's everywhere here. This is where Zerg players are like, Storm is so OP. And this is where Protoss players are like, man, Cracklings are so OP. Look at them chew through these Dragoons. Look at them chew through everything. They don't even have any attack upgrades, and they're sick. I guess they have... Well, they're working on 2 Carapace, and Queen holds here. Goodness gracious. Another Storm kills some more drones. My gosh, Queen is back down to 38 drones. He's been on 4 bases for a while, but he's completely unable to get up to the 50 or 55 worker count he really wants. Great split on the drones that time. And we're just going to Archon up here, no big deal. We lost our shuttle. I didn't hear a shuttle death sound. Oh, that's because it's running. See you later. Couldn't really stick around through all that, and that Archon's going to die. Okay. Man, this is a good game. 116 to 105 total supply. Pretty scraptastic going both ways here. Oh, no. Do not. Oh. Jaehoon has lost way too many shuttles today. Some of those shuttles have contained High Templar. Some of them have contained Reavers. More Reavers in production. Jaehoon trying to expand down this left side to a 5th. Which would put him up a base, although Queen is taking a 5th of his own up in this top left natural spawn location. I don't know. Is there a defiler mound? Did he really just go up to Hive so he could get Adrenal? That's pretty much what I'm looking at here. He's not going to +3 on anything. The Hydras have +2. That's +2 Carapace on the way, and that's +1 melee attack on the way. So, I don't know. Like, how many ZVPs have we seen where the Zerg player is able to win without getting a defiler mound? Past the 20-minute mark. There we go. Queen's decided it is time to get a defiler mount. Is it too little, too late? I believe I said that exact same thing like 4 minutes ago. But yeah, I don't know about This is a lot of Hydraling, though. I was going to say, I don't know about Hydraling. But then if there's like infinite Hydraling, how many storms do you have? And the answer generally seems to be more than you think as the Zerg player in general here? 162 to 117 supply, not looking good for the Zerg player, but Jaehoon pulling back. He's like, I can keep the Zerg player on that side of the map with a little bit of pressure here, get my 5th base up, enjoy my effectively 20 worker lead on my Zerg opponent. This base is unbustable. There used to be High Templar here. There's a Reaver and cannons, though. That's pretty good. Scourge. Oh my gosh, another Storm Drop. 36 workers. Okay, so Jaehoon is winning this game through the power of Storm Drops. What is this, a fastest map game? Okay, just leasing. Shuttle just dies for no reason. Just stopped running. All right, these Lings trying to go for something. They're feeling brave now that they have what? Still no +1 attack or +2 armor. Just the old Adrenal Lings with +1 carapace, as always. Dude, that is a beautiful storm location if you want to go for it. Jaehoon says, I'll go for it. I'll push right up the front. How about that action? Obs not getting sniped, getting attacked, but pulling back a little bit there. Beautiful storms on everything here. That's a lot of Zerg blood on the ground. Hydras, Lings, Lurkers. Consumes getting researched, but I don't know if it's going to come in time here. Zealots on the front lines to deal with the Lings. Dragoons providing additional support. The Lurkers dying, and that's it. Queen taps out, and Jaehoon is your winner. In 25 minutes and 47 seconds, absolutely sick killer game from Jaehoon. And guess what? He used the Reavers. He did. He used the Reavers. Okay, I want to see this final Storm Drop. I'm really interested in it. And then I'm going to look at that final battle again and see how much supply was left for Queen at the end. So, okay. Oh, wow. Did we miss? Oh, my gosh. That's a sick one, too. And then they're just like, and now we're going to casually wander over to your 4th base, which has no Sunkens, no Lurkers, no Hydras, no defense whatsoever. Just drop on your face. Kill more of your stuff. 9 kill High Templar. Absolutely decimating. Destroying the drone count for Queen. These guys aren't even mining. They're having such a bad time. They have PTSD from not being able to mine without, you know, threat of getting destroyed. These guys are okay with it. These guys, though, man, this guy's pretending to mine. I hate it when that happens because it looks like he's mining, but he's not. If you glance at your base, you're like, oh, yes, he's on minerals. And you come back later and you're like, that looks strangely like the same position he was in last time I was here. Anyway, yeah, I just 170 to 115 supply. The economy is better. There's no Dark Swarm. There's no Plague here. Plague would be so good in this situation. The storms are plentiful. The storms are so plentiful. Oh, yeah, 151 to 82 supply. 155 to 70 supply. These Lings are the final hope, but the Zealots have way better upgrades. The Adrenal is good, but not that good. And that's it. Queen taps out. Bam. I mean, it was a 160 to like a what? 70 supply situation there. Queen recognized, I delayed on the Defiler Mound too long. And I paid for it here. Being able to plague this army would have changed everything. But in fairness, great pressure from Jaehoon. How many drones did he kill in this game? Like 30, 40? His Storm Drops are consistent and powerful and strong and brutal. And that can make a Zerg player feel like they don't have the economy to go to the Defiler Mound. They don't have the money to do everything they want to do. And that can delay tech that would help them win. I mean, you can win this game through economy. You can win this game through attacks, but also through economy. Pretty awesome that way. Anyway, that was great. I mean, that was, woof. That was some really, really good stuff there from Jaehoon today, and Protoss fans are very happy. Hit that like button if you enjoyed that. And let's see the score. 205,000 points for Jaehoon, 172,000 for Queen. Queen outproduced Jaehoon by about a 3-to-1 margin here, but again, Zerglings kind of messed this up. Wow, 500 units killed for Jaehoon, 157 units killed for Queen here. That is a 5-to-1. 4.5 to 1 kill death ratio. Well done, Africa's Jaehoon. And resources, man. If you out-resource the Zerg player in a 25-minute game as Protoss, you're going to win. 51,000 total spent of resources for Jaehoon there versus 49,000 for Queen. That's it. That is it, man. Especially this as well. But this is the detail and the statistic of the match. All right, well done, Jaehoon. Again, you're welcome, Protoss players. RJB has heard your cries. And that's going to be it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw, what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.